Hello there, people of the interwebs. My name is Brandon Noel. Welcome to Inktober, Day 8. Um, Today's prompt is crooked. Um, and again, not to get too political, I have a political cartoon called Trumped on Webtoons. Um, and so I don't know about you, but when I hear the word crooked or crook, I think good old Nixon. Um, the ah, it got me again with the ad. Um, but yeah, Nixon. I'm actually kind of a fan of Nixon. I'll tell you why. Because he, when I was younger, reading everything that Nixon did, I thought, wow, I could be the president of the United States. Not just one of those like, um, I want to be like Nixon proved that anyone really could be the president of the United States. Not that you need much more proof than currently what's going on in politics. But he was my favorite president or still is probably one of my favorite presidents, just because of the sheer shenanigans and shit he got away with. Um, I mean, yeah. Besides Watergate, um, the Plumbers was an organization that he started, uh, which just basically all the Plumbers did was pull pranks on the Democratic Party. There was a very high end Democratic uh, dinner. We're talking like $1,000 plate dinner, and not illegal. I want to stress that. But the good old Plumbers um, ordered like 200 pizzas. Um, just cold freaking frat party bullshit, you know? Um, so that was, something Nixon did with the. That's what Nixon was doing as president. He was getting drunk all the time, and he was engaged in a lot of political espionage. Uh, but just freaking gnarly, Just they invited people to this dinner that weren't actually invited, and so the people at the on the Democrat side were having to deal with this um, putting out those like fires instead of focusing on raising money. Um, so I've always been a fan of Nixon because of stuff like that. Uh, yeah, I'll tell one of my other favorite Nixon stories. Um, uh, it makes him truly like comic book villain. Like this is some comic book villain shit. Uh, it was late December, and forgive me, I forget who Nixon's wife, what her name was. The first lady at the time basically said, we're the president and first lady. We shouldn't worry about getting each other Christmas gifts this year. We should, maybe give donations in each other's names or do something charitable instead of Christmas. Nixon got so angry at the idea that, he wouldn't be getting a Christmas gift that he called an emergency meeting of Congress. Not like a cabinet meeting, but Congress. Actually, emergency meeting of Congress. Um, because he wanted to cancel Christmas, because if he couldn't have Christmas, no one was going to have Christmas. And only three members of Congress showed up, because this was, of course, 1 in the morning, or like 3 in the morning, or something crazy like that. One of which had a hooker, and that's confirmed. Like, that's actually like in, I forget which history book I read that in, but that wasn't just like a rumor. Like, one of the congressmen with him had a hooker, and they basically listened to Nixon ramble on about Christmas for a while, and decided to they just walked out. But yeah, Nixon wanted to cancel Christmas. That's like some super villain evil shit right there. And so that was yeah, that's one of my favorite Nixon stories. Um, if you have any Nixon stories, leave your favorite Nixon stories in the comment. I comment down below. I guarantee I will go through and read all the Nixons. Um, yeah. So again, back the prompt is crooked, and so with that said, I will say Nixon actually did some really good things when he was president, even though he was, engaged in political espionage and not necessarily one of the nicest men. Uh, he created the modern welfare system. Uh, he's who you have to thank for food stamps. He was probably the last Republican who thought, you know what, the idea of kids not being able to eat and starving is a bad idea, and so let's take care of that. And so yeah, Nixon's not necessarily as evil as we all would like him to be or think of him, but he's different. I'll give him that. He's one of my favorite presidents to study, just because of interesting. Like, I mean, when I found out about Watergate, like in high school, I was just obsessed with Watergate. Um, all the president's men and all that kind of stuff. So I know they're doing a new movie since we now know who Deep Throat was. I know that's in development. I don't think knowing who Deep Throat was actually changes the story all that much. In fact, I wish uh, I wish, just for the sake of the conspiracy of it all, I wish I didn't know. It was more mysterious before Deep Throat came forward. Um, but hey, it was a different time. Oh, there you have it. Crooked. Nixon, I am not a crook. Sad part is most uh, people are going to know who Nixon was from Futurama. Not that that's a bad show, but you're missing so much just from the historical context. But anyway, there you go. It was Inktober, day 8 Hope you enjoy your weekend, or hope you enjoyed your weekend. I'm tired. Yep, there you go, Nixon. Let's have a good one. Comment down below your favorite Nixon story. Add your crooked Inktober sketch to the comments down below if you want to. Have a good one. Let's have some fun and yeah. There you go. Oh, oh yeah. I will be in Palm Springs, October 28th and November 11th and 12th for Palm Springs Comic Con. Get your tickets now. I think that's it for the year. I think I'm done for shows. I've done a lot of shows. I think I did 11 or 12 shows this year. So if you've seen me at a convention, thank you. And yeah, thank you for your continued support. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And have a good day. You deserve a good day. You have good taste. You watched me.